we didn't expect there to be a postponement, but it's going to be tomorrow or the next day sentencing. And I know that many there, because of the sheer sensitivity of this case, and it's been featured as lead story on all the South African newspapers, they want severe sentences. And so this is two farmers putting a black man in a coffin and threatening to kill him, basically. Yeah, an awful scenario.
Yeah, I mean, the severity of the crime, warrants, a very stiff sentencing by the judge, and it's a shame to see that more than 20 years, after the end of apartheid, there's still deep-rooted, racism in South Africa, and this is something. And this, what happened to this guy, it's not an isolated case. According to one senior police officer in the Pretoria area, there are at least between 8 and 10 such incidents reported every month, right? So you can tell that that racism is still alive. I mean, it's a shame. I mean, Nelson Mandela, came, preached reconciliation, introduced the mantra of the Rainbow Nation. But despite all this, the demon of racism is still alive.
And these pictures are just absolutely awful, aren't they? I mean, and no wonder people in South Africa are angered by them. This poor man was frightened out of his wits and thought he was going to die. They were saying to him that they were going to pour petrol on him and set him on fire. And so I can imagine that there probably will be a severe sentence. We don't know yet. But this was what, two white farmers who had just come upon him on a track, or what was the background?
Well, they accused him of trespassing. But this poor fella, black fella, said he was going to buy something on an errand for his mother. Right? Look, just on August 3rd, 5 white guys attacked a black couple at a Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant. Right? When they were questioned, said, well, the guys, their attack wasn't racially motivated, but the 2 black guys had attitude. I mean, so how could you, and so they've been charged for attempted murder, grievous bodily harm, and a few other charges. So, I mean, the authorities must rather, put their foot down, and set examples that make sure that racism, cannot be totally stamped out, right? But must be, brought down to the barest minimum.
Do you think that, I mean, how prevalent is it? I mean, you've alluded to that already, but the prevalence of this kind of thing is very, very disturbing still.
It is disturbing, and according to my sources, it is rife. And again, this guy, this poor boy who was put in the coffin, he wouldn't have gone to the police if the video of his attack hadn't been posted on social media. Okay, and there are similar, incidents, happening all the time.
And these farmers were proud of putting this out on social media.
Well, according to their lawyer, they thought they had done nothing wrong.
Which is even worse, I suppose.
Very worse.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay, let's see how this case goes. Been postponed for a day or so. We'll certainly keep tabs on it. Thanks very much indeed, Jar.